Hey YouTube, Mike here. How are we doing today? Hope we all had a good weekend. I've been doing the Midasaur station, and I've been doing quite a bit of Kaizen foam for the toolbox and for a couple of other things. And I came up with this thing. I actually saw it on YouTube. I can't remember who did it, but it's a finger pull, and it's a way that with plumbing stuff to make it very inexpensively. Basically, it's a 5-inch dowel, 1 inch in diameter, and 1/2-inch copper stub outs that you can get in a Lowe's or Home Depot or in a plumbing supply, 2 different types. This is the one that we're going to use for the finger pull, and this one I'm going to show you what we're going to use for later, which we're going to put a cap on it and cut it, put it into another dowel, and I could use it to smooth out the bottom of the Kaizen foam. But this one with the point on it will be used to make the finger pull. Okay, basically, like I said, you have a 5-inch dowel that is 1 inch in diameter. This is 1/2-inch copper tubing, and that is the inside diameter. So you would need to drill a 5/8 outside diameter, so a 5/8 Forstner bit. Basically, it would be the best to use a tubing cutter. You can use a hacksaw if you can cut it as square as possible so it sits into the hole good. And I basically drill the hole about 1 inch down, and I use, it's a medium temperature 2-part epoxy from Gorilla Glue. And I wrap it in, it's a high strength Gorilla tape that you can get it in small rolls if you want to. Okay, so basically you cut the piece down as far as you can get it. I just use these little mini turn cutters. Then just mix up a little epoxy. This is a 5-minute epoxy. Okay, let that sit a second. Now, what you need to do is once you epoxy this in, it's going to be sealed here, and it's sealed at the end. It can build up pressure. Now, there's no water inside of it, but it could build up pressure and possibly pop out. So what I do is, about 3/4 of the way down, drill just 2 1/8 holes. Okay, now, just apply a little epoxy. You don't need a lot. It takes up a lot of, and just epoxy it in. And then give it a little clamp pressure. And that's it. That's the piece. Take yourself a turbo torch if you have one, or you can get one of those little butane torches that are in the tool section of Home Depot or Lowe's. All you really got to do is heat this for 10 seconds. And then just, once you cut the Kaizen foam, whichever size or whatever shape that you have, just hit the end, and it'll give that shape of a groove on either side of the tool, and you put your finger right in there to pop it out. Okay? This one here, I'm going to cut it, put it into the same one, but I'm going to epoxy a cap on it. Do the same thing, drill 1/8 holes, and then with the flat bottom of the cap, you can heat up the tip and just pop it in the bottom of your Kaizen foam, which would then smooth the bottom out. Okay, I want to give you a little quick update of what I've been doing here at the shop. what I've built. I'm going to be posting a few videos online of what was done. So let me take this off the tripod a second. Okay, here's the miter saw station so far. I still have not received those drawers. I think I bought out every drawer that Festool had. I'm waiting on actually 10 more, and you'll see why. I built some hutches, and I built this. I had 5 inches of extra room. And I put all my edge banding in it. It slides right back in to there. And I found these boxes from Fastcap. They're called Kaizen boxes. We're going to do a little unboxing. I just got an order from Fastcap. And basically what I did is I put my hinges in there, my handles, my rubber feet, my felt feet, all kinds of cabinet hardware, L brackets, the clamps for the vacuum system. Here is a rack that I just did to put all my Craig clamps on, so they were easy to get to. And here is a sanding cart that I just built. I actually got the idea from a friend of mine on Instagram called the Weekend Wood Warrior. His is bigger. It's made out of the white, a 3/4 inch board. I only have 2 sanders. I got the 6x48 with the 12-inch disc and the spindle sander. And what I'm going to do is I'm putting 4 drawers down there. That's going to have all of my sandpaper and sanding. And I'm putting 1 drawer there, and inside of that Sys4 is all of my vacuum equipment. All of elbows and adapters and couplings and short hoses. And then I got another MFT3 table. And I'm most likely going to be getting rid of this table and moving those 2 tables this way. And then I picked up from the tool nut the Oneida on top of my CT26, which works unbelievable. It's so good to have that box, which is catching all of the sawdust now, and there's nothing inside of the CT26. All right, let's put this back up on the stand here, and we're going to do a quick unboxing of what came in from Fastcap. Okay, I got a whole bunch of edge banding, because I actually been doing a lot of edge banding. And then I bought different sanding pads for the fast break. And more knives for the Kaizen foam cutter. Kaizen foam cutter. And then I got 6 more of the 12-inch Kaizen boxes, and these are the dividers. And then I picked up their safety cut ruler. I got the Izzy track guide for it. I got a 3-footer and a 2-footer. And then I got the large fast break. Because I purchased from Woodcrafts, I purchased some bigger edge banding. Oh, and then the 2 connectors for it. Okay, I just want to answer a couple of comments that I got on how do I purchase everything, since I do so much unboxing and brand new tools. I've been collecting stuff for years. I'm 53 years old. If you looked at my first video, there was 5 radio-controlled cars in this garage. Plus I had a bunch of others at my shop. I have tools, I have commercial plumbing stuff that we do not use no more. And I guess you see where I'm going at this? I sell a lot of stuff on eBay, on Facebook selling, and I'll sell 3 things to buy 1. The 1010 router. I actually sold 3 tools to purchase that router. I sold a welder 2.5 years ago, a Miller MIG-TIG welder to my landlord. And he actually called up Woodcraft and paid for it with his credit card. And I went and picked it up. So basically that's how, this stuff, yes, I purchase, but the other stuff, I sell a lot of stuff to buy the stuff that I really want. Okay, well, I really appreciate all of the comments, all of the subscribes, and all of the likes. I will answer every single comment, and I'm going to be posting the build of the sanding cart and the finished editing and posting the build of that miter saw station. Okay, YouTube, I'll see you on the next video, and you all have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.